Hey, it's Joel, the 3D printing nerd, and with Star Wars The Force Awakens out, one of the most popular characters is Rey, played by none other than Daisy Ridley. She's got a blaster in the film, given to her by Han Solo. We're gonna 3D print that. You ready? Go. I saw Star Wars The Force Awakens and I thought it was a great movie. We're gonna take the kids to see it soon. I hope you've seen it and I hope you liked it. I hope it was a good movie. One of the characters in the film, her name is Rey, and she's played by Daisy Ridley. During a scene in the film, Han Solo gives her a blaster gun. It's not really a spoiler because I think they showed it in some of the trailers for the film. However, I was on Facebook, and in one of the Facebook groups I'm a part of called 3D Print Props, a gentleman by the name of Nathan designed a 3D model of this blaster, and I thought, I should print this, right? I should totally print this gun. I took a look at the model. The model looked great. It was in 4 different pieces, and it was a simple print. I loaded it up in Simplify 3D, arranged it on the build plate. It said it was gonna take about 10 hours. I saved it off and printed it using Proto Pasta's high-temp PLA on my Dremel 3D Idea Builder. Well, let's watch the time lapse. You ready? Time lapse. Time lapse. Time lapse? Well, that's kind of sad. You know, when you set up your time lapse camera, you should probably hit the record button and then make sure you've hit the button. I didn't. Yeah, so there's no time lapse. However, it did. It printed, and it looks great. This is using Proto Pasta's Silver Smoke high-temp PLA. These are the pieces that are on the build plate. I just pulled the plate from the Dremel 3D Idea Builder. I'm going to use the iPhone to give you a better look. Hopefully you can tell from the phone camera here that the detail is amazing. I printed using Proto Pasta's high-temp PLA in the Silver Smoke color. I had the extruder at 225. It's not a heated bed. It's a 0.2 millimeter layer height, and I printed at 60 millimeters per second. The detail's amazing. This model was done phenomenally well. I mean, look at the trigger. That's really good. There is some support in places right here, this big one here, and at the bottom here for this. So we do need to remove that, and I'll remove that right now. To remove the support like this, usually you want to get something under it to remove it. However, I think I can just smack it and it comes right off. Not too bad. It came out pretty good. Last but not least is the small piece here. That one was easy. There's a little bit left to clean up from the support on the pieces. Thankfully, Simplify 3D makes supports super easy to remove. There it goes. All right, this piece is ready. What I found pretty wonderful is that when I was taking these pieces off, the support actually stayed on the build plate, so that's not too bad. Last but not least, let's see how it fits together. First, we've got our handle piece, and we've got the middle piece, and those fit together really well. There's a small hole in the bottom and a big hole in the top. The big hole takes that. The small hole takes that. Okay, I forgot to remove the support material from that, but that's no big deal. And this is a little wiggly, but glue should hold it in place. And that is Rey's blaster from Star Wars The Force Awakens. So this one's in pieces, and I still need to glue this together. However, I happen to print one in Proto Pasta's Coffee PLA. Coffee. The Coffee PLA doesn't actually smell like coffee after you print it. It smells like coffee during the print. There's a coffee aromatic added to the filament, so when it goes through the extruder and is heated to 200 and whatever degrees centigrade, It smells like coffee. And it did. It smelled like coffee while I was printing this. Let's see, does the blaster work? Pew, pew, pew. It turned out really good. Here, let's get the phone on this one. The coffee PLA prints like a dream. The lines are smooth, the surfaces are shiny, the support removed easily. It's easily one of my favorite filaments at this point. I am beyond stoked that it printed so well. It's not as much fun without a contest, right? Let's do it. I'm going to give away not one, but 2 of these 3D printed blasters that Rey uses in Star Wars: The Force Awakens. This one right here, I'm keeping for myself. However, the silver one that I printed and just showed you as I removed it from the build plate will go to you, plus another silver one, both printed in Proto Pasta's high-temp PLA silver smoke. It'll go to you. All you need to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel for a contest entry. You can also share out this video. That'll get you some extra entries into the contest. And finally, you can follow me on my social networks, and that will also enter you with some more contest entries. I'm excited. Hey, you know what? It'll end January 15th, I think. It's gonna run for 18, 19 days. I've got nothing to lose here. Neither do you, because if you are chosen as the winner, I will ship it to you worldwide free of charge. How awesome is that? To enter the contest, just follow the link down in the description. I'm using Gleam to run this contest, and all of the entries are done through the Gleam system. I've used Gleam before for a couple of the contests, and it worked really well, so I'm just gonna use it again. Well, this is exciting. I love Star Wars and I love giving stuff away, so this is the best of both worlds. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share this video with some friends. In fact, do it through the Gleam system to get you some more contest entries into the contest for this gun. This was just short and sweet. Sorry the time lapse failed, but I appreciate you getting through this video. Thanks again, and as always, high five.